Chapter 2 of Paper Mario is not really my favorite per se, but it does include some interesting elements. It is also one that difficulty spikes up compared to Chapter 1 in a drastic way. It also introduces weapon upgrades and partner upgrades, and variety of badges to collect, which will prove to be extremely useful for the next few chapters. After rescuing Eldstar, you are informed by Twink to go to Mount Rugged, in which you must head south of Toad Town and break the giant boulder that was preventing the train from crossing. You think they would have hired a demolition crew to get rid of it instead of moping around all day, but that's just me. Anywho, you head to the Rocky Mountains while listening to this banger of a tune and encounter Perry Carey, who is in a bit of a pickle. He requests that you find his letters and basically do his job for him, and he gets paid because he's on the clock. In exchange for doing so, he joins your party and helps you cross big gaps in which you encounter Buzzar, and optional boss you can fight for extra star points. You can skip by saying your name is Luigi because he has never seen Mario in person. Once you cross the barren, dry desert, you are met with a plethora of bandits and pokies plaguing the wasteland, hoping to ambush any unsuspecting fool into losing their guard so they can steal their belongings. This is the part where it gets tricky for rookie players. They may find themselves going all over the place trying to find the main location, and like I said earlier, for being only the second chapter of the game, this is asking too much for the player to do. It may get very tedious, as there's a lot of backtracking involved. Once you find some items and secrets along the way, you may notice an oasis in which you are pleasantly surprised to find and hit the super block to upgrade whoever you want and find a lemon and lime tree in which you smack to obtain both fruits. You then eventually enter a dry outpost to gain information regarding the whereabouts of the dry ruins. You visit the far right section of the town and encounter a disguised Mouser who asks for free items. You don't want to give away your good items, so you give him your lemon you found, and lo and behold, he accepts it with gratitude and tells you that you need to purchase the dry tune first to the dusty hammer at the shop. They're confused at first, but you do it anyways, and the shopkeeper reveals that you're part of their secret brotherhood. You then return to the area where the Mouser was, and he isn't there anymore. You climb the rooftops and find him in the room and gives you a pink stone that pulsates when you're near the ruins. Great, more backtracking. You reluctantly go back and navigate the desert while the thing beeps repeatedly, and eventually find it and enjoy the exciting cutscene of the ruins appearing from the sands. You enter without any hesitation and solve the ruins puzzle by hitting some switches and going up and down and up and left and right and back up. Needless to say, there is a lot of backtracking in this chapter and kinds of sets the mood for how the rest of the chapters will play out, and eventually you find the super hammer which grants you more attack power and are able to break gray blocks now. Wielding this mighty hammer, you feel more powerful than ever and march to your next location, which seems to be the last room needed after placing the 3 colorful stones into the pillars and reveal the basement. You enter deeper and deeper until you encounter the boss of the chapter, Toots and Koopa, who is supposed to resemble a pharaoh with a pet chain chomp. This boss fight isn't too hard in particular, but it's a major step up from the Koopa Bros because he has more attack power and health. As you balance your FP to make sure you don't spend it all, you eventually defeat him and rescue Mamar, the second star spirit of the game. Overall, this chapter is not bad, but it's one of the chapters I don't look forward to playing solely for the fact that 80% of it is just wandering the desert, trying to look for stuff, which is not my definition of fun in my opinion. But I respect it for being so drastically different from the previous because of the weapon and partner upgrade mechanics and how much tougher the enemies became. Comment down below which enemy in this chapter is your favorite, and thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this.